Under Article 35A of the Constitution, permanent residents of Jammu and Kashmir have some special rights. Article 35A gives the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly the right to decide the definition of permanent residents of the state and prevent the people of the other states from buying real estate in Jammu and Kashmir. This has meant that many people who have come from outside and are living in the state for the last several decades have not got any right in the state. Hindu families who migrated from western Pakistan in 1947 and settled in Jammu and Kashmir are refugees till date. According to data, in 1947, 5,764 families had settled in Jammu. These families have not got any civil rights till now. These people can't get government jobs. Neither can their children enroll in government institutions offering vocational education. This situation is not just limited to the people who came and settled from western Pakistan, but also many others who settled here after independence from other parts of the country. These include people from the Gorkha and Valmiki community. In 1957, about 200 families of the Valmiki community were brought from Pakistan to Jammu and Kashmir. But according to a cabinet decision, they were brought here specially as cleaning workers. For the past 71 years, these people are employed in cleaning work, but they are still not considered permanent residents of Jammu and Kashmir. Even today, these people don't have the right to vote in the state elections.
Well, I told you that it was implemented in 1954, or rather it was inserted as a presidential order in 1954. Essentially, the question was that at that time, the move was to extend Indian citizenship to the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir was the only state which had a State Subject Act which guaranteed property rights to the citizens of Jammu and Kashmir. So when the question of implementation of Indian citizenship or extending Indian citizenship to residents of Jammu and Kashmir came, so the idea was how to protect the State Subject Act, which gave exclusive property rights to citizens of that state. The protection was necessary because at that time, Jammu Kashmir was the only state which had this kind of act. So it was felt that property should not be owned. By extending Indian citizenship, property rights could not be transferred to rest of the people from the rest of the country. So it was basically to protect this exclusive right which citizens of J&K have. Therefore, Article 35A was inserted through a presidential order to protect State Subject Act of Jammu and Kashmir.
According to the Jammu and Kashmir Constitution, a permanent resident of the state is defined as a person who was a state subject on 14th May 1954. or who has been residing in the state for a period of 10 years and has lawfully acquired immovable property in the state or migrated from the state after March 1, 1947 and has gone within the present Pakistani border area but has come back with a resettlement permit in the state. Under this, citizens of any other state can neither buy property in Jammu and Kashmir nor can they become permanent resident of the state. Simultaneously, according to the notice issued by then Maharaja Hari Singh of Jammu and Kashmir in 1927 and 1932, the permanent citizen of Jammu and Kashmir can be the same person who was born in Jammu and Kashmir in 1911 or before that and has been living there since then, and also the ones who have legally purchased property in the state.
When a woman from Jammu and Kashmir, a citizen of Jammu and Kashmir, or a state subject in this case, marries an outsider, she loses her right to ownership of property. This was the case. But an amendment, or rather, there was a major court case in 2002 which transferred citizenship rights or right to own property to a woman who married outside, but did not allow the woman to extend this right of ownership to her children, which doesn't apply to a man. A man, if he marries an outsider, both his wife and children get state subject certificates, which enables them to own property and get all the rights of a state subject. But that doesn't apply to the husband of a woman from Jammu and Kashmir or the children. So that is the gender question about this State Subject Act. Secondly, apart from, I think, also another major violation of human rights, if you look at it that way, is the manner in which this State Subject Act treats Dalits. Balmikis were brought in 1957 from Punjab to clean the filth of Jammu, and they were given conditional state subject rights. The condition attached was that while they can own property, but they cannot work at any other job except being Safai Karamcharis. So the children of Balmikis are condemned to just be Safai Karamcharis in the state. I think this is gross human rights violation. And the third is the status of people who came from West Pakistan, who came in 1947. These people have Indian citizenship, but they're not given state subject rights. So that is the other major concern. And all these three are matters which the Supreme Court is hearing.
According to Article 35A, a person outside Jammu and Kashmir cannot buy any immovable property in the state. Also, a person from other state cannot become a citizen of Jammu and Kashmir. Article 35A states that if a girl from Jammu and Kashmir marries an outsider, then she will lose all her rights. However, in 2002, the Jammu and Kashmir High Court issued an order saying in such cases, a girl's right will continue for life. Under Article 35A, refugees from Western Pakistan are still deprived of the fundamental rights and identity in the state. People living in Jammu and Kashmir who don't have a permanent residence certificate can vote in the Lok Sabha elections, but can't vote in local bodies and assembly elections.
If a Jammu and Kashmir girl marries a person from another state, then her rights and rights of her husband should be the same as the rights of persons involved in another marriage. That is, if a boy of Jammu and Kashmir marries a girl from another state. As it is, there is a difference in the rights of a male who marries a girl from another state in India and the rights of a female who marries a boy from another state.
In fact, Article 35 gives special powers to Jammu and Kashmir as a state. It implies that the state government has the right under this article to give and abstain privileges to people who migrated there during independence and other Indian nationals in Jammu and Kashmir. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.